Hello, and welcome to the Film Lab's Anatomy of a Film Set series here on thesubstream.com. You're currently watching part 2 of 4. In our last video, we talked about the brains of the film set, the production personnel. Besides getting the creative wheels in motion, production handles all of the logistical, nerdy details of the film shoot so that the director can concentrate on making the right creative decisions. For example, decisions to do with aesthetics, the look and feel of the film. What visual tone and color schemes serve the story best? What sets might need to be constructed? Will the characters be wearing period-specific outfits? These art and design decisions don't necessarily impact the actual shooting of the film from a technical standpoint, but they do directly influence the film's visual tone. It's these aesthetic concerns that give the film its heart and allow the filmmakers to really sell the story that they're crafting. Today, we'll examine the various components of the heart of a film set. As we've already explained, the director is theoretically the creative engine behind the film. Their job is to make the film that they see in their own brain come to life. That's a pretty complicated job, so naturally, the director has help. As always, the first assistant director is by the director's side, making sure that all personnel are giving the director what they've asked for. But in almost every case, the director collaborates in advance of the film shoot with various art and design departments. First, they consult with a production designer, who is usually someone with the stylistic sensibilities that the director feels will effectively contribute to the overall look they're after. The production designer and director discuss the film's visuals to death, making all sorts of creative decisions together. And once the production designer has a handle on what the director is after, they consult with their art director on the best way to proceed in terms of building and dressing sets and acquiring props. Once the logistics are planned out, the art director, acting as a team leader, then guides a group of specialists that make up the art department. Depending on the film, there could be dozens of various specialized personnel required to bring the look of the film to life, like graphic designers or matte painters, but we won't list them all here. Instead, the core members of any art department are as follows. First, the art director hires some carpenters to construct any sets or set pieces necessary for any given scene. Once all the sets and other locations are established, a set decorator is brought on to acquire furniture and other set deck needs, and also to dress the set on the day of filming. And finally, the art director finds a props master to acquire and manage any and all of the handheld items used by actors as called for in the script. While the production designer and the art department have the lion's share of responsibilities in terms of getting the look of the film right, anything excluding the actual, photography anyway, there are other visual concerns that they also aren't responsible for. A makeup artist and a hairstylist are called on to handle any makeup or hair requirements, from scars and other gruesome injuries to just plain making the performers look normal under all the bright lights of a film set. And finally, a costume designer is called on to either make or procure the wardrobe for any and all performers you might see on screen. The costume designer enlists a wardrobe stylist to deal with any wardrobe issues on the day of filming, including mending or aging special costumes and making last-minute creative decisions as per the director's whim. Together, all of these skilled artists and designers contribute to the heart of the film, allowing the world in which the story takes place to exist in reality. Every telephone, every chair, the colors of every wall, the costumes, and the look of the actors themselves are all carefully considered by these creative types. And only once their job is done can actual shooting take place, and that's when all the technicians come in. In part 3 of our series, we'll explore the technical side of a film set and look at which departments are actually responsible for capturing the story on film, and how they fit into the anatomy of a film set. Thanks for watching.